the first thing I would like you to know about is that there are habits attached to grades. So let's say you use the university grade point average system, that's CGPA of 5.0, right? Generally, let's just use that. 5.0 is an A, 4.0 is B's. That means many of your courses you had B's. 3.0 is C's. Are you following? Then 2.0 is D's, and 1.0 is E's. Then of course 0 point and all of that is a lot of F's. So now I want you to understand that there are habits. So if you are in a first class, there are first class habits, and down the drain like that. Now what I just want you to know is that in these three ranges there are habits. Please pay attention. There are habits that are attached to them. Now, it is your level of proactiveness. Generally, it's your level of proactiveness that determines your habits. So, for the distinction students, they are generally highly proactive. They are generally proactive. Proactive means they are alert, they take responsibility, they take action quickly, and they create their future. They make things happen for them. They don't wait for things to happen. That's being proactive. So the distinction students are proactive. Are you following what I'm saying? Now, the average students, they are averagely active, right? They are averagely proactive. So if there's something that they have to do, okay, they may delay, but eventually they get to do it. They may delay. For the distinction students, once there's something to do, they go ahead and do it. Are you following what I'm saying? For the average student, they may delay a little bit, then they will eventually do it. Then, sorry to say, if you belong to this category, don't feel very bad, but just permit me to just use these categories. Now, for the failure students, they don't do what they are supposed to do. So they may know what they are to do. I want to even let you know this, that there are many F students that are very bright and intelligent. Please get that. Permit me to also flip it the other way. There are many A students that are very dull. It's an irony, but that's the truth, right? I am Isaac Atima, a revivalist, a business coach, and a mentor generally. Okay, I graduated from the geology department, and down through the years, even from my experience in school and on campus, and even down through the years in mentoring many people, there are things I've come to discover, and that's what I'm sharing with you. By the way, I want to also give you this opportunity. Down the link, I have done an exhaustive course on what I'm talking about academics. So you just click the link and have the free webinar over there. God bless you. So now, what are the characteristics of first class students? You want to know. One of it is, I've already described it as proactiveness. One of it is taking responsibility. Another is alertness. Another is timeliness. Another is hard work. So now, all those very good virtues that you know, for a first class student, if you want to be a first class student and you want to change your grades, so maybe you're on a 0 point and this semester you want to enter a 1 point. It's very simple. I'm making it as simple as possible. Or you're in 1 point, you want to get into a 2 point. 2 point, you want to get into a 3 point. 3 point, you want to get into a 4 point. 4 point, you want to get into a 5 point. It's very simple. Increase your proactiveness. Increase the level of taking charge. As simple as that. It may sound very simple, but increase it. So I'll just give you a few tips. Number one, change your mindset. Anything that makes you see yourself as an average student or an unserious student would always make you to produce that result again and again. So change your mindset. Is that okay? Begin to see yourself that I am that good student, I am that excellent student, I am that forthright student, I am in class when I ought to be in class, I do my assignments when I ought to do my assignments, and all of that. The second tip I'll give to you about this proactiveness, hard work, timeliness, and all of that: learn to read on a daily basis. Learn to read on a daily basis. So be consistent in reading. Like I said, it's not about being dull or being bright. It's not about that. What just happens to us is that the person that pays the price about hard work and diligence throughout the semester is the one that gets the crown. As simple as that. As simple as that. Anyone that did not get the crown is not because he's not bright or whatever. It's just that he did not pay the price. Respectfully speaking, right? So you want to be in that space where you really give it what it takes. And I'm bringing this down. I can tell you a lot of semantics and many other confusing things, but I'm bringing this down to the simplest format, right? Read every day. Now, you now want to be proactive and be responsible about planning your reading times. All of these things, when you give more attention to them, your creativity comes in how you go about it. So maybe you read in the morning, you read in the night, you go through your notes, all those little things, they matter. But just make sure that you read every day. If you're taught something today, make sure you read it on that day. Is that okay? The next is what I call the presence of mind. The presence of mind. After changing your mindset, seeing yourself as a hardworking student, then you are reading every day. The next is what I call presence of mind. My late dad used to say something: walk while you walk and play while you play, to be useful and happy. This is the way. Things done in half are never done well. The meaning is, if you are in class, be in class. Forget about Netflix, forget about your Instagram page and all of those things. Forget about the guy that likes you in class. Just have that presence of mind. Do you understand? Forget about praying if you're a spiritual person, right? Forget about business if you're into business. Just have that presence of mind. So presence of mind is going to help you, right? Be fully into class. Be fully into, if you're studying, be fully into that study. Let your spirit, your soul, and your body be there. Presence of mind. Then finally, the last tip I'm going to give you: teach somebody what you know. Now, for me, this is very invaluable. I did not use this. I'll be frank with you. I did not use this very well while I was on campus, and I suffered for it. But later, I did the analysis, and I found out that most first-class students, what makes them first-class students is that apart from the fact that they are hardworking, they have the opportunity to teach those courses again and again and again to people. And I can tell you, I'm a teacher of God's word, and I'm a capacity building expert and all of that. I coach people and I teach people stuff. The more I teach, the more I know, the more I remember. Please, I beg you, find ways around teaching somebody. If you do this, you would supernaturally, with the prayers, with the fasting, with faith confession, you supernaturally transit from one level to the other. I'll give you more tips in the next video. God bless you. Please subscribe, share this video to somebody, and click the link below, right, to have more content on this. God bless you. Have a wonderful time.